In bear sightings in western North Carolina, they have been interacting with humans too, more and more over the last 5 years. They think the issue stems from bears smelling people's food, trying to take it. They hope to roll out a new policy to help stop that problem. And 7 News reporter Kirsten Glavin has these details from Asheville.
The U.S. Forest Service says people just aren't listening to their warnings about locking their food up properly. And because of that, bears are becoming far too bold. They say something needs to change or campsites may have to close.
It's a good break to get into nature. It's a nice way to unplug.
Robert Burnett loves camping.
I've been doing it my whole life.
And when it comes to the rules of the forest, he says he follows them all.
Keep all my stuff in boxes.
Food stashed away in his car so no animals can rummage through it. That's why the nature lover feels that tighter restrictions on how his food is stored would be pointless.
I don't think it's necessary for you to have a bear-proof box to come camping. You just have to put your food up at night.
But folks at the U.S. National Forest Service say people aren't listening to the rules and warnings about putting food away safely. They say bear-human interactions have been on the rise for the past 5 years.
The education doesn't seem to be working. The bears are getting a taste for the food.
Thomas Sailors says over in the Panthertown area, the number of black bear incidents with campers this year has already tripled, going from around 5 complaints a year of bears getting aggressive to 15. That includes bears taking bags, tearing tents, and harassing visitors, all for their next meal.
When they come around and get food, they get a reward. So there's a risk, there's a reward. They will be back.
It's why the U.S. Forest Service is proposing a new policy requiring all campers in the Pisgah and Nantahala National Forests to have bear-resistant containers to block the smell of food. If things don't change, Sailor says they could have to close some of the campsites.
Could possibly have to, especially if there is an incident where someone's injured or harmed.
They say if they do implement this bear canister policy, it'll likely be sometime next camping season in the spring. Reporting in Asheville, I'm Kirsten Glavin, 7 News.
Well, with the back-to-school season